Buenos dias. Enjoying this view one last time. You guys, what the heck? Enjoying this view one last time before I am heading back to Barcelona, then to Madrid. Then I'm going home to pack because tomorrow I'm off to Puerto Rico for a month. I'm going to be in Puerto Rico from August 8th, which is Lion Gate's portal, all the way till September 12th. And then after that, I actually have to book my ticket. But I've decided I'm going to Colombia. And I go back to pinch me moments of one, how is this my life? And two, how special it is when I have moments like this. None of this was planned. This trip here to see my friend, I've been in Madrid for 3 months. And it just worked out that it was the last few days that I'm here. Two, she had a hard time being like, yeah, just come here. And it just worked out. And even being at this little resort, which was not planned, was a gift. And that time with her, that time with myself. Also, yesterday I started vlogging. Who is she? But I've had a business, you guys know that. I've been sharing stories here, you guys know that. But yesterday I decided I wanted to share my trips as they're happening and the breakthroughs as they're happening, because I realized I have 3 months worth of content, pictures, videos, moments, stories, things that have happened that are amazing, really low points that have happened as well. And I keep waiting to share. I keep saying, oh my God, I'll sit down and I'll like make a carousel. I'll sit down and I'll turn it into a video. I've decided I'm just gonna create as I go. And then whatever I created before that, I'm just gonna throw in there as well. I just decided it's time to really lean into this digital nomad title, but do it as me, like as Jordii. And I can't wait to bring you along. But I was sitting here in gratitude praying. So I walked outside and I just started thanking God, because what a gift to have this life. Y'all, I've been in places that this is the peak, this is the top of the mountain. And now I'm about to do my breath work. And breath work is something I do every morning that allows me to sit in that gratitude for the rest of the day. But after my breath work, I'm going to shower, I'm gonna get ready, and then wish me luck, taxi, then train, then Madrid, then packing. And I've been here for 3 months. Packing is not gonna take 20 minutes, you guys. I downsized my life in Atlanta to 2 suitcases and a backpack. But now here in Madrid, I have to take everything, and just try to make it fit into those 2 bags. And then tomorrow, airport, Puerto Rico, which I haven't been since 2022. I'm a different person that is stepping in the same place, but it's gonna be great. And I'm excited. I'm excited to bring you along. I'm excited to share as I go. I'll be a little bit more diligent about showing you my trip. But today, this morning, is a magical day. It's a beautiful day. And the fact that this is my view, that this is what I get to wake up to, the fact that this is how I get to close this chapter here of being in Spain for 3 months, my heart is so full. So much beauty in one place. What do you mean? Finally back in Madrid. I made it. It is now 3:30, so I leave tomorrow at around 4:30. Because it's international and it's a different continent and everything. I'm trying to be there, I don't know, by like 1:30, 2 o'clock at the latest. So that means I have to pack everything, my entire life. I have to do laundry, or at least, leave the place better than I found it. I have to. Oh my God, y'all, it's hitting me. I'm about to really leave Madrid. So update, since I just started vlogging and I haven't been keeping y'all up to speed, but I have been here since May 17th. So when I started this journey in Colombia, it was May 3rd. I was there for about 2 weeks. And I'm going to put the vlogs from before in, because like I said, I was sitting on content. We're not going to be doing that anymore. But currently, It's officially been about 10, almost 11 weeks of me in Madrid. And while I've been in Madrid, I went to Toledo, which I'll put that vlog somewhere, and Sitges, which is the one that I posted yesterday. And I had this desire when I moved here. Let me actually tell you the backstory. I came to visit Madrid accidentally in October of 2025. And I fell in love. There was just this feeling the moment the plane, even before the plane touched down, there was like a rainbow. And I just felt this desire of like, oh my God, I think I'm home. And I remember being here and I had to stay 4 days because it's just the way that it worked out. I was trying to go to Barcelona. God was like, nope, Madrid. And while I'm in Madrid, I went to all of these beautiful places. I went on a couple of excursions. I paid for a photo shoot. I was trying to like find my version of Madrid. And when I tell y'all I fell in love with the city, I cried when I left. And then I went to Barcelona. My experience wasn't that great. And then I went to Denmark after that. Then I went home. And there was something when I went back to Atlanta in the States that I felt in my spirit that said, I'm done with this chapter. Nothing was wrong. My life was great. Good friends, good job, beautiful home in Midtown. I was happy. But it felt too small. The thing about it feeling small is that I had no reason to tell you why. So around November, when I went back, I just kind of sat with the idea and I ran it by my family. They were like, oh, we're not surprised. This sounds like you. Then I told a couple of my friends, like, guys, I decided I'm going to be moving to Madrid in 6 months. And like that desire, I even started saying it while I was in Madrid. Like, let's be honest, I started telling people, oh yeah, I'm going to totally come back and spend more time here. But when I went home, I really said it. And after December, there was a lot of health issues that happened. I had a whole surgery that happened. But around the same time, there was a lot of like releasing. And I just had this feeling of like, okay, if I'm really wanting to do this in 6 months, I have to take some like actionable steps. And I was like, I'm going to put the condo on the market. It's time. So that happened. I had emergency surgery in January, but I also started like downsizing my closet. I started telling people, I started posting about it. I started acting like I'm leaving. I told my boss at the time that I was going to leave. And all of these things were just like little steps that led me here. But y'all, I'm on the other side now. I'm about to leave Madrid. And first of all, I can't wait to come back. I'm absolutely 1000% coming back to Madrid. Ideally, to live permanently, but for sure to spend more time here. The city gives me life. Is my Venus line, if you speak astrology. But oh my God, it just feels like this massive, massive goal that I had. And I did it. Not only did I do it, I didn't do it perfectly, but I feel like I thrived. I feel like I found a part of myself that I was dying to connect with. And again, even this vlogging is part of that work that happened from me taking this leap of faith. So I don't know, there was just something really special about coming to a place I'd never been to, feeling so connected and just feeling drawn to come back. I shifted my entire life to do this, but I have no regrets. Even the things that did not work out while I was here, I have no regrets because they were blessings. They got me here. There was a lot more that went wrong than what went right. Now, because I've been kind of keeping to myself and not really posting, just making stories, I haven't been sharing the depths of the transformations that I have gone through, right? Like I opened up to love again while I was in Madrid. Not only that, I also ended a relationship while I was in Madrid. And all of that happened behind the scenes, but the work, the day-to-day of processing, crying, journaling, taking care of my body, learning a new normal, discovering a new city, literally moving to a new place changes your brain chemistry because you have to figure it out. No one is going to save you. No one is going to help you. You have to be willing to ask questions. I had to learn how to ride the train. I had to learn how to again, it's small, but what route goes where? This is the map. This is where this is. This is where that is. And then remember it. And then know when I had to refill. And it seems so minute, but I lived a lot of my life in a car where I drove myself everywhere I wanted to go. And here in Madrid, everything is walking and it's the train and it's the bus. And they have literally, I started with Uber, not sustainable here, by the way. But I look at how much I grew just in that regard. I can navigate any city by myself now. Because when I went to Portugal, there was no fear, no hesitation. Now that I went back to Sitges and stuff, I'm literally taking cabs and buses. It's no big deal. It's just natural to me now. The point is, I've expanded. And it's not just in the outer and the physical, it's internal, it's emotional, it's mental, it's spiritual. So I'm leaving Madrid with my heart full. Now, I am having to put my life in two suitcases. There's like a big one and a carry-on. So y'all pray for me. I will update you as I go. But I'm about to start listening to a book, pack my bag, and get ready to leave. And I have a feeling, I just feel it coming up, that I'm either going to cry today or I'm going to cry once I'm in the plane tomorrow, because I did that. I really did. I set a goal, had a desire, made it happen. I'm on the other side. And if I'm honest with you, right now, my goals are so much bigger, like so much bigger. They're so big, they scare me. Genuinely, they scare me. But that's what I love, because the girl that came to Madrid was so afraid to even fathom her life that big. But after going through this experience, becoming a digital nomad, being 3 months in, taking these steps on faith, I can do anything. There's literally nothing that intimidates me anymore, because I'm shooting for 10x. The worst thing that's going to happen is I'm going to land at 5 or 6. I'm still winning. So I'm feeling really motivated. I'm feeling really good. I'm feeling really grateful. Oh, that trip to Sitges brought me back to life. And I always say, prepare to be sick of me, but y'all, the energy that I have to just bring you along, to just show you the real, to just share me, share the day to day, share the places that I'm in, the culture, what I'm learning, how I'm growing, what I do in my day to day. Like, I'm done curating it just for like one thing, like business or astrology or this. I'm just going to show you all of it. And whatever comes out per day, that's what it's going to be. I'm not committing to daily vlogs, but maybe I will. Who knows? But however this plays out, I'm excited to go all in, because the mask is gone. This is who I have to be, that this is how I'm supposed to share, I don't even know what the heck the label was. It's gone. Now you just get Jordii. And right now, Jordi's a little overwhelmed because she has to do a lot of packing. But on to my next adventure, you guys. This was a beautiful stop. This was the main stop. But it's kind of like when you're taking a road trip and you have landmarks. I don't know where the final destination is. I just know that this pit stop was needed to kind of give gas back to the car so we could get some food in our system so that we could do whatever the next thing is. But I can tell you, I just feel it in my spirit. This is big, and I'm so excited to bring you along. This is the neighborhood where I used to live here in Goya, in Madrid. So just for the memories, let's go through memory lane a little bit. This I walked to run a couple of errands, so y'all can see how cute my life was here. This was my daily walk to get coffee. There's one around the corner. There's like a little clothing store around there. And if I go that way, is the metro. But isn't this adorable? I used to love my life here. I hope when I come back, I get to stay close to this area, because I really enjoyed it. Super cute on the way back too. I know it seems simple, but when you walk these streets every day, it kind of becomes like your little home. And out of all the places that I'm going to be in this year, this is the one where I'm spending 3 months. So literally reminiscent as I walk. But end of an era, you guys. This was my little grocery store around the corner. I literally went out and ran some errands for things that I could have done without, but I was like, you know what, let me just buy them here. That way I have them when I arrive in Puerto Rico. I took a nap. I talked on the phone with like 2 people, and I still haven't packed, and I leave tomorrow. Send help. I'm kidding. I'm just gonna turn on a book or some music and just like knock it out. But I'm having the hardest time starting, but I think it's because I'm sad. I literally went outside and I started walking around my neighborhood and like recording and just like remembering, you know, the feeling when I landed in Madrid. And now it's like, it's ending. Not ending, because I'll be back, obviously, but this chapter, this season is coming to an end, and it feels it's really bittersweet. So that's what I'm up to today, but we're gonna get through it. I have to pack. I don't have a choice. Oh my god, that took forever. It is 1 a.m. just about to be, but I have all the bags, the big suitcase fully packed, the carry-on open because I have to get dressed in the morning, and all the electronics in the backpack ready to go. Oh my god, I did it. So it's about to be my last night here in Madrid. Pardon the way I look, I don't care. It's my last night here, and I'm honestly a little emotional. I've been crying quite a bit because I was packing and going through some memories and pictures and letters and notes, and yeah, it's bittersweet, but End of an era, you guys. I did it. Tomorrow morning I'll get up and I'll just close everything up. I'll shower, I'll get ready, and I'll bring you guys with me to Puerto Rico. So I'm gonna end today's vlog here. Again, I don't know what this is gonna look like. We're just gonna let it evolve. But today was a full day, literally waking up in Sitges in paradise, and then taking a taxi, then the train to Barcelona, then the fast train to Madrid, then getting home and procrastinating, running a couple errands, saying goodbye to my neighborhood, procrastinating a lot, but eventually getting to the goal, getting my bags 95% ready, and then tomorrow that eases my burden and I get to have an easier day, and I'm on my way to Puerto Rico. So I expect tears. I just know that I'm gonna cry, but I'm finding gratitude for these last 3 months and how special Madrid has been. There was a lot of really, really beautiful moments, a lot of really, really beautiful people, a lot of beautiful things I'm going to take in my heart with me. There was also some heartbreak. There was also some tough lessons. There was also some days that were not so fun. But all things considered, coming to Madrid, Europe in general, I got to go to Portugal, I got to go to Sitges, Barcelona. I got to, didn't get to go to Denmark. I will do that when I come back in January, but I felt like I did it. I came to Madrid, I gave it a real shot, and I can see myself living here down the road, long term. So, good night, everybody. I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.